That's better. So let me tell you about the woman that I'm about to bring to the stage. This woman, along with her husband, they own a relationship development company, and to date, they have helped save over 10,000 marriages. Now, as Russell was just telling you, what she was looking to do in her business was fill her business with clients that were actually serious about being fully committed and getting the end result. She wasn't saying, hey, I want a business filled with people who are willing to buy a $27 ebook. That's not what she was looking for. She was looking for people, the right kind of clients that were willing to play all out and to get the end result. And so what she did was she started taking those people through her value ladder, which she specifically calls her yellow brick road process. Somebody say yellow brick road. Say it like you mean it. Say yellow brick road. This yellow brick road process was so effective that not only did it fill her business with the right kind of clients, but it also made it so that in her business, she has now an over 90% retention rate. Would you like me to bring her to the stage so that she can show you how to do it? Do you remember how we introduced people to the stage? Well, if you do, ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet and welcome to the stage, Miss Stacey Martino.
I own the night and I don't need no help. Gotta be the feeling that's Scarface pale. Starting going wild, hand to this bell. Back for the club, arrogant like yeah. Top like money, so the girls just mail.
Thank you.
Too many, y'all know me like 12. Look like cash and they all
Love
just
you.
fail.
Woo-hoo! Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. Wow. What a start. It's only day one. All right. So what I'm going to share with you today is our yellow brick road process. This is how we accidentally fell into getting a 91% renewal rate on our $14,000 year-long program by mistakenly doing the exact opposite of what everyone else was doing in their renewal offers. We figured out what we were doing and we engineered a process, a framework that you can plug into your business to get the same or better results. It's called the Yellow Brick Road. Would you like me to give you that framework now? Sweet. All right. I am Stacey Martino. My husband Paul and I are the founders of relationshipdevelopment.org, where every day we help people create their unshakable love and their unleashed passion, all using our unique proven process where it only takes one person to transform any relationship. But it didn't start out like that. This is 19 years ago, Stacey and Paul. And one night, Paul drove home, came in the front door, sat me down on the couch, and told me that he was leaving. As I sat there and listened to him say all the horrible things about what was wrong in our relationship and why it wasn't going to work out, I could feel the tears start to run down my cheeks. And those tears turned into uncontrollable sobs. And I literally felt like I was being ripped apart. And in that moment of breakdown, I had a breaking open, and I felt a surge of love for Paul that I'd never felt before. As embarrassing as it might be to say, I didn't know that humans could feel that kind of love because I never had. And so in one moment, I realized, oh my God, people can feel love like this? And I have that love for Paul. And I faced my darkest moment. I'm never going to get to live in that love because I ruined it. And he's walking out the door. I did the only thing I could think of to do, and in a moment of desperation, I begged my husband for a second chance. By the grace of God, he gave me that second chance. But this was Paul and Stacey 20 years ago. Paul's version of a second chance back then was, yeah, you need to fix yourself. I'll give you that second chance. He wasn't doing anything. It was all on me. Well, I set out on the journey of a lifetime. I was determined to learn and master everything. And we're just getting going. We are on a mission. We are literally changing the way relationship is done today. Thank you. Now, what I'm going to share with you today and this process we accidentally created, we don't ever teach marketing. I have never taught marketing. I'm literally doing this today up here for you. This is not my usual gig, but I absolutely want to share this with you. Are you ready? Amen. All right, using this yellow brick road process, you can sell way more to one customer than you think is possible right now. Get them bigger results than they think are possible from working with you. Only work with people that you love who also love you, and have them thanking you for making them offers. Those are my 4 deliverables right now. Are you in? All right. Take lots of notes, take lots of pictures of slides, get your energy up. We're going to move fast. Are you ready? All right. You guys are familiar with the Yellow Brick Road and the Wizard of Oz, right? Here's the thing. This is the way it works. You, me, and everybody else in the world has an Oz, a goal, a purpose, a mission, an outcome, something you are moving towards. And everyone has a yellow brick road, a unique pathway that they need to journey through to get them to their Oz. And I know many of you have goals and outcomes for your life and your business, and you want to run down your yellow brick road, right? You'd like to have hit your Oz like yesterday, yes, my friends? Yeah, that's not actually how it works. Here's how it does work. The bricks on your yellow brick road are kind of like levels on a video game. You have to master and complete level 1 on that video game to get to level 2. You can't die and screw up at level 1 and still get to level 2. You with me? You have to master every challenge that shows up at level 1 to advance to level 2. And it's the same thing on your yellow brick road. Whatever square you're on right now in your life, you must master the challenges and problems that are coming to you in order to qualify to advance to the next square on your yellow brick road. And I know many of you have challenges and problems right now in your life and your business, and you wish you didn't have them. And I am here to tell you, stop, face it, solve it, master it, because only when you do you qualify to get to the next square on the yellow brick road. And then there will be problems and challenges on that next square. Yay! And you must solve them and master them in order to qualify to get to your next square and your next square and your next square until you get to your Oz. Well, everyone that comes to you has an Oz that they want by working with you. And whatever that is for you. For me and Paul, people come to us, they want to save a marriage. They want to bring passion back to a good marriage. They want to divorce-proof a great marriage, get into the right relationship. Everyone who comes to you has an Oz that they want by working with you. The yellow brick road is the solution path that you design to get them to that Oz. Now, here's the thing. You can't do it for them. They have to do the work for themselves, or they'll never become who they need to be on the journey in order to have and hold that Oz. Then they can get everything they want and more. But what you can do, you can map out the steps. You can give them the solutions. You can help them break through the challenges that show up on every square of their yellow brick road so they can reach their Oz. Now, you've seen the value ladder. This is right out of my Expert Secrets book. Took a picture with my phone, right? As people come and work with you on a deeper level, the value that you can deliver goes up, and the amount that they invest in themselves to receive that value also increases. That's the value ladder. Here's solution one for you today. Overlay the yellow brick road that your client needs onto your value ladder so that each step they need to take with you in order to reach their Oz becomes your next offering on your value ladder. The key is you only need to have one step of the yellow brick road created in order to start. So many people look at that value ladder and they're like, crap, I don't know what all the steps are. Yeah, of course. If we knew what all the steps were, we'd run screaming the other way. It's scary as crap. You only need to know one step to get started. The others will appear as you journey down that yellow brick road with your customer. So, would you like to see how we mapped out our very first step when we had no ladder and no idea where to start? Would that be helpful? Sweet. Would you like me to map out how we created our entire yellow brick road so you can just model it for your own business? Yes? All right, let's get started. So when Paul and I first began, we sat down and figured out our 8-step relationship transformation system. It's our proprietary method for how to transform any relationship. You have a proprietary method as well. It's the steps that you take someone through to get their result. So we took our 8-step system and put it into an 8-week program, our Quick Start program. You can do the exact same thing. You take however many steps you have in your system, and you make that many weeks of an online program, and you get them quick results. The first step on the yellow brick road is always get them quick, digestible, actionable results fast. You want to get them into momentum right away. And that is the goal. When someone starts our Quick Start program, their relationship will change before their head hits the pillow that night. You need to figure out what that is for you and get that into your ladder. That gave us the first step on our yellow brick road. We put a webinar in front of the Quick Start. Now we have a step on our yellow brick road, or the value ladder. You can see the same thing in the ClickFunnels value ladder. Whether someone comes in through reading one of the books or the webinar, then they come into One Funnel Away Challenge. Quick, actionable, fast results in just 30 days. It gets them into their yellow brick road with you. They feel closer to their Oz than they were before. Now, how do you figure out the next step? You watch and observe as your students, your clients are going through the process, and you figure out what they need next. Paul and I observed as our students were going through the Quick Start, they were getting unbelievable results, and at a certain point, they got stuck in learning it and having a tough time living it. You ever get stuck in that with your business? You've learned so much stuff, and you've implemented like that much, right? You're getting stuck in learning it and not living it. And so we created our 3-day live event. It's an immersion breakthrough experience in order to be able to get them into integration. They needed to get out of their heads and into the process of integrating what we were teaching. That gave us the next step on the yellow brick road. They've got a Quick Start program. Now they've got an immersion integration event. You don't have to do a huge stage event as your next step on your yellow brick road. Look at what Stephen and Russell created. A crazy fat event, right? We all took all our crap to Boise and we implemented like crazy for a couple of days and left with our stuff done, right? That's an implementation event. After people learn, that's what we needed, so that's what they gave us. It was our next step on the yellow brick road. And that builds your value ladder. So then you look at what your students are doing, what your clients are doing. They'll tell you what they need next. What's the next step on the yellow brick road? As Paul and I observed people coming out of our live event, we realized they're totally ready. They're ready for the support and the direct coaching with me and Paul and the deeper level of tools that would have overwhelmed them in the beginning. They're ready to step it up. So we created our year-long Relationship U program, and we gave that to them because they were ready. It was the next step for them on their yellow brick road. And that gave us our value ladder, right? You've got your free thing, your online thing, your live event thing, and whatever your coaching or high ticket thing is. You can see that in the ClickFunnels value ladder. After you do an amazing event like Funnel Hacking Live, what's the next step? 2 Comma Club X coaching, right? The ultimate in strategies and systems, that's right. Accountability, support, it's the mother lode. It's a solution for every problem. It's the obvious thing. It's the next thing you need. That's why it's the next step on the yellow brick road. Now, most people look at a value ladder and they think, great, I got the free thing, I got the $9.97 online thing, I got the event thing, I got the high ticket thing, done. Put it away, walk away, keep doing it. That would be a huge mistake because you'd be missing the invisible ascension, which is the yellow brick road to mastery. The key is when you've got those steps and most people stop, don't make it about you. It's not about your value ladder being done. It's about their yellow brick road. Look at the ClickFunnels value ladder. After 2 Comma Club X coaching, you can qualify for Inner Circle, playing a whole different game. After Inner Circle, you can qualify for Category King. Have you seen that? Holy crap. Yeah, I know all of us are like, yes, next. And so we did the same thing in relationship development. Our students got through Relationship U Level 1, and they were so ready for the next level of skills. They want to master the relationships in their parenting. They want to master relationships in their work. They want to be ready to master any relationship situation at any time and get to happiness no matter what, and they were totally ready. So we built Relationship U Level 2, and the next year we built Relationship U Level 3, and then Are You Masters, and now Are You Coach? Because it's what they needed, and they were ready for it. And they thanked us. They thanked us. We have hundreds of these posts from our students saying, thank you. Thank you for offering me the next level in Relationship U. And these posts are not to me and Paul. These are our Relationship U advanced students posting to the Relationship U students at the level below them saying, you gotta advance. Don't you jump off. You're not done. You've done so much. You are ready for that next level of results. Don't you stop. The bliss is unbelievable up here. And they do it over and over. Now, what we did accidentally was we created what they needed when they needed it. We observed what they were implementing along the way. And we gave them the next thing, the next square on their yellow brick road. I didn't know anything about a value ladder, never heard of that before, but I'm committed to my students' outcome, and I'll stop at nothing to get them there. Now, that's the exact opposite of how most people create a value ladder. Most people look at each step and ask, what can I give at that price point? What can I insert at this point in my value ladder? What's the next thing I can offer them? When you do that, you're making it about you, what you want to give, instead of making it about them and what they need next to get to their results. The yellow brick road is the exact opposite approach. What is the next thing that they need? Making it completely about them. So you might be asking yourself at this point, what in the heck does this have to do with renewals and money? Well, everything. All right, buckle up, Buttercup, because here is the secret. Are you ready for the secret to the 91% renewal? Yes, yes. Do not do renewal offers. Only do ascension offers. Don't freak out. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Don't freak out. You're like, oh no, I just did a renewal offer this morning. Relax. I'm going to walk you through it. See, there are 4 problems with how people do renewal offers today, why they don't work. Renewal offer problem number 1. Some people have a snag. about making another offer to their existing clients. They don't want to resell their existing clients. And this does a huge disservice to your clients. And I know some of you are either at that point or you've been at that point and you feel uncomfortable about it. Here's the thing. If you only give your client one step on their yellow brick road, one program, one offer, and they don't reach Oz in that one step with you, they're gonna think one of two things about you. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? Are you ready? Either your shit is no good, or I guess I'm no good. And you've all felt this at times, right? A client didn't hit it in your program the first time, and they're either like, hey, either your shit doesn't work or I must be no good. And the truth bomb is, either way, they feel badly when it comes to you. They start to equate you with feeling badly. They want to get away from you, and they're happy to find the next shiny object solution program for their problem. Now, the second problem with making renewal offers, if you make a renewal offer, you're almost forcing them to say no to you. I know, stay with me for a second. See, it's your responsibility to give them a reason to advance to their next level. And it must be an ascension offer that asks them to come up to their next level. Because if you don't give them a reason, they will apply their own meaning to your renewal offer. And without another reason, most humans will apply the following false meaning to your renewal offer. Watch this. The only reason for me to do this program again, renewal, is if I failed the first time. So I would have to declare to the world that I failed in order to give you this money. So, no, I'm not going to do that. Bye. I know. It's big. It's your responsibility to show them the true meaning of ascension. Not doing it again, ascending to their next level. But here's the key, funnel hackers, listen up. You can only do that if you truly have an ascension path, a yellow brick road for them to get to their Oz. Now the third problem with renewal offers and the way they're done is when you use a yellow brick road and an ascension offer, you get amazing tribe, amazing culture, people who can't wait to be with you again. But if you only make one offer to people, or if you keep making renewal offers and you keep losing them on renewal, you're gonna have churn and burn in your community, and they'll feel that, and it's yuck. It's no good. Now, the fourth problem with making renewal offers, every step of the yellow brick road that you do for someone must be an act of service that you are doing for them. You must be serving them by offering them the next step with you. It can't be because you want the renewal. Your energy and your motive absolutely matters. They can feel you coming a mile away. So those are the four problems with renewal offers and why doing renewal offers fails. Only doing yellow brick road ascension offers actually works to have people keep coming back with you. Because the truth is, if you're not offering more levels to serve your customers, you're not loving them enough. You're really not. You're leaving them hanging out to dry. It's your moral obligation to get them to their next level. And they want to do it with you. They picked you. You're their person. That is how Paul and I get a 91% ascension rate in our year-long Relationship U program, which is $14,000. Not once, not twice, every year over 90% of our year-long students invest in the next level of Relationship U and pay $14,000 for that next year. And they thank us for it. Yeah, woo! They are heroes for their families. They can't wait to ascend to their next level. They thank us for offering them their next level. And that resulted last year in a table rush where 80% of our Relationship U students closed on a 5-figure program for their next level in 5 minutes. It was sweet. So, yes, 91% of all Relationship U students advanced, but listen, get this. When we opened the Ascension opportunity, 80% of all our students stood up and ran to the back of the room to submit their next level form and closed in 5 minutes. Can you imagine 80% of all your clients right now standing up and rushing to the back of the room to sign up with you again in 5 minutes? It's awesome. So, it's a 2-step solution. Step 1, use your yellow brick road for your value ladder. Step 2, only do Ascension offers, do not do renewal offers. Now, before I can give you the 4-step implementation plan for this, I have to give you a warning. In order for this to work, your solution has to deliver on the result. This don't work if your stuff is crap. Nobody wants to buy crap a second time. In 6 years of doing our Relationship U program, only 1% of Relationship U students have ever divorced. Do you know that today over 80% of couples therapy ends in divorce? We have a 99% success rate. Nobody can touch that. Nobody else is doing it this way. Amen. So your stuff has to work. When you love your customer, you will stop at nothing to serve them. You can do this for your customers. You deserve it, and so do they. And it only takes 4 steps. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Step number 1, choose your avatar. Love your customer. Care about them. Know their journey. Be a champion for them. Usually you were them. They're in your before story. You're in the after story, right? Step number 2, their Oz. Figure out what their Oz is. What result do people come to you for? Where do they want to get to? What is their goal or outcome? Know the Oz. Step 3, design their yellow brick road. What steps do they need to take to get from where they are to Oz? You don't need to map out the entire yellow brick road. You only need to know the first step that they need to take with you in order to get to Oz. Step 4, navigate and create. Stay present as your students and clients go through your program. What are the challenges? What are the holes? What do they need next? Create it and offer it to them as their next step on the yellow brick road. I love this moment. When you do that, you create a yellow brick road instead of a value ladder. And as you journey down the yellow brick road, and you do this for your students, your clients, you actually get to create the win-win-win model. You win, they win, and because you're doing good things in the world, we all win. When you use the yellow brick road, you can sell way more to one customer than you thought. You can get them bigger results than they thought. You can only work with people you love who love you too. And you can have them thanking you for making them offers. How'd I do on those 4 deliverables? Did we nail it? And the best part is, as you all journey down the yellow brick road together, you are becoming exactly who you all need to become on the journey. And then you will realize you have always had the power. You just needed to learn it for yourself. Remember, you're just one funnel away. Thank you very much.
Keep it going. Keep it going for Stacey Martino.
Thank you.
Keep it going